One of the most common things that people who write C code do is open up a file, take data from that file, and analyze that data. That might be one of the most common programming tasks that someone in a STEM field might do. So in this video, we're going to learn how to open a file and read data from it. That's a really powerful tool for sure. As always, we're going to start by going down to the search bar, type out CMD, up will come the command prompt, you click on that, and then CD desktop, CDC code. And then we're going to use our batch file, make project space average underscore of underscore file. That's going to be the program that we're going to write today. We need to do one extra thing here. Notice this command, we need to make a data file. You can either do this in Notepad++ just by file new and all that stuff, but I'm going to do it at the command prompt just to show you how to make an empty file, which is this echo dot greater than symbol space datafile.txt. So datafile.txt, that's the thing we're going to open up and read from. Okay, so in File Manager, you open that up and you double click on the C file in this new folder, average of file, and Notepad++ should come up. I think you can do the same with the text file, but Notepad or some other app might open it up, so I would manually open up datafile.txt with Notepad++. Just use file open from Notepad++ to get the data file. I want to use the average scanf program that we did in the last video as my template. So go open that up, Control A, Control C, that whole program, and then go into average underscore of underscore file.c, and then do Control A, Control V to have that as your starting template. Okay, so what's different about this program that I have that's going to open up a file? There's a new type of variable. The variable is called a file, all caps, F-I-L-E. C is case sensitive, so it's got to be all caps. Space, then there's this star in front of it, star FP. The star has to be there. Star and that's a whole conversation, so it's coming. For right now, star FP is just a special kind of variable FP. File pointer is what FP stands for. And then you never see the star again when you use FP, right? You're just going to say FP equals fopen. You're going to use the fopen command, which means file open. And the first argument of fopen is the name of the file in double quotes, datafile.txt, comma. And then the second argument in double quotes is how do you want to open it? Do you want to open it as a write only, as a read only, as something else? And so R means read. A side note here, if you open it up as a write file, it'll wipe out whatever you did in another app and it'll just write it out to make it a blank file. So C is a little bit unforgiving of it's not idiot proof. It doesn't error check for you. You have to do that stuff manually. So be careful. Almost always we're just going to read a file. We are going to write some files, but mostly reading. So R for read. Then inside the for loop, the scanf statement, the for loop that was in the regular scanf statement, the scanf statement is now an fscanf, file scan from a file. Scanf from a file is what that means. And the first argument is not the double quote things, it's this FP variable, right? So FP comma, then the rest is the same. Double quotes %G, comma, ampersand, a sub I. Below that, I have a printf statement, a diagnostic printf statement, just to make sure that the data loaded okay. You don't normally need to do that. That's just to help me see, to make sure that the program worked okay. Okay, I Command S, I Control S, I save that. Then I'm going to go into the datafile.txt file and enter just 10 numbers. I just randomly made 10 numbers there. You make any 10 numbers you like. And then I go back into the command prompt and I compile and run the program, and you can see that the index and the numbers all come up and the average value, and you can manually calculate the average or calculate it in Excel and verify that it's the right answer. But yeah, it gives you the right average value so it worked no problem. And then if you look here at the data file, I'm just going to do a line-by-line comparison to see, yes, it did load the data correctly from datafile.txt. That's it. That's all you need to do. There's one other thing, is that you need to do the fclose command. I think I forgot to do that in this program, but we're going to talk about fclose too. So at the bottom of after you're done reading all the data points in, you need to fclose, open parentheses, fp. That's a thing you have to do, just housekeeping. It doesn't break the computer for a while, but if you keep doing it and you keep doing it, if you keep open files and not closing them, at some point it can cause some issues. So it's a good idea to close a file after you open it.